on the starting grid, where the lights will soon go out to start the race. The sun is shining and temperatures are within the seasonal norm. A medium rear tyre is enough to get you through the race in these temperatures. It's a different story for the front though, which needs a harder tyre. With Pecco Bagnaia in pole position and ready to start. Just a few more seconds until the lights go out and the race begins.
We're at full throttle, it's lights out and we are go here in the Spanish Grand Prix, and once again the KTMs fire away, don't they? Miller got a dream start in the middle of that front row. It's a KTM 1-2, just as it was in the sprint. There's contact there, I think, between Zarco and Marini further down the field. Bournemouth, then he's run wide out the paintwork as well, but KTM make the dream start. Red flag, we've got a red flag. I wonder if the air fence has been punctured. We know that Quartararo, so we had a red flag on the first lap in the sprint. There was a red flag to start the sprint yesterday. That's good news. Fabio Quartararo, we saw lying prone in the gravel trap. He's been able to get to his feet. He's walking away. No look at all from Miguel Oliveira, just minding his own business on the outside. Oliveira gets clipped. The pair of them go down. Horrible crash.
It was 3 into 2 and that just didn't go in the end. We'll try and get a view of it from on board with Maverick Viñales. So Quartararo gets almost sandwiched there, doesn't he, in between Bezzecchi and Oliveira. Oliveira absolutely helpless on the outside of the corner. Nothing he could really have done about that. And Fabio Quartararo's miserable weekend is complete.
Quartararo's left hand just catching the upper arm of Oliveira. Look at that. That was the massive impact that poor Quartararo's got a long lap penalty for irresponsible riding.
I'm amazed by that, I have to say. Quartararo then will have to serve along that penalty, so he might not have been told it, because I imagine the mechanic who was stood on the grid waiting for him, he won't have any idea himself, so they're going to have to obviously put that on his dashboard as he sits there on the grid. He might not even be aware yet about what he's going to have to serve when the race gets underway.
Take 2 for the Spanish Grand Prix, full throttle, lights out, and we are going once again here in Jerez. Once again, look at the KTM's unrivaled launches off the line. Binder sweeps around the outside of Miller. Alex Espargaro sinks like a stone in the game. Martin's got through on him. Alex Espargaro, the pole man, back and forth, but once again, it's the KTM's first and second. Joan Mir is having an absolutely horrendous time. Miller, sideways, speedway style, back in the KTM at the final corner. He takes for the lead for the very first time from his teammate Brad Binder. He got great corner speed there, Lee Binder. He's launching up the inside of Miller. KTM on KTM. Through Binder goes then on the brakes. He set that up brilliantly through the Ferrari corner. Superb corner speed through turn number 12. And now Binder back at the front. Quartararo done his wrong lap.
Yeah, Quartararo threw the long lap penalty. He goes in ahead of Augusto Fernandez, so he crosses the line now in 14th position.
At the front, Miller just runs a tight defensive line, hugging the middle of the circuit where he gets it hot, and Bagnaia just pounces through. In fact,
problem?
Well, those two are really good. I think Miller was just angry that there was a bit. I think Bagnaia got through obviously a little bit too aggressively, put his hand up to say sorry to Miller, and Miller was very frustrated.
Miller goes slightly wide as he slides it in to turn 6. Bagnaia sees the opportunity, does right through the side of Jack Miller. Immediate apology, and Jack Miller with a wave of the hand. I don't think that was an apology accepted, that was an angry gesture from Miller.
Jorge Martin fancies third place here, doesn't he? He's alongside Jack Miller. And Espargaro's going really...
Miller's looking to move back into third place, and right through now it's Martin shaking his head.
Incorrect long lap penalty. He's got to go back in.
Well, he goes wide, doesn't he? I mean, if that's in anything, that's a disadvantage or advantage. It gives him a better run, I suppose, onto the start-finish straight. But for Fabio Quartararo, who will probably be sat there on that Yamaha thinking, I shouldn't have had the long lap penalty in the first place, he's now got to serve another. Pecco Bagnaia has now got to drop one position, according to our timing screen. So did he overtake under yellow flag somewhere? So he's going to have to drop back behind Miller now.
Yeah, and over the line, he was nearly 0.6 of a second clear of Miller. Immediately he gets that dashboard message. He waits for Jack Miller.
Or is it for the overtake on Miller?
Could be the overtake on Miller. It's wide, and this time around, Bagnaia will be able to make a much cleaner pass, although Willie Miller now pinches the inside line back for turn number 7.
Bagnaia crawls all over him through turn 11, through turn Miller wide again through turn 12. He'll be on the inside line, but Bagnaia is already clear of him before they hit the brakes.
Yeah, it's just been a little bit of an erratic 15th lap, this hasn't it, for Jack Miller? There's been a couple of mistakes on this lap, and that has allowed Pecco Bagnaia then to ease on through. Pecco Bagnaia then, what will he do? At what point will he think, well, I'm going to stick or twist here? Oh, that's Martin, is it? Or Zarco? One of the Prima Prama Ducatis has gone down. It's Johan Zarco. Well, we were bigging him up about his late race speed, but unfortunately, Johan Zarco is not going to see the checker flag. That was close, wasn't it? The World Championship leader, Marco Bezzecchi, has gone down, so a disaster in the space of 20 seconds for two of Ducati's top independent teams, and that's going to have a big bearing on the early championship picture. On the final corner, he wins the Spanish Grand Prix here in Jerez. Brilliant performance by the world champion. It's a sprint podium for him and the main Grand Prix win. Cue Ward and Leovic celebrations down in the factory Ducati garage.
This young man scored some very important points for the world standings. Here we are back live with the podium, where Espargaro is enjoying the view from the top step with the mechanics, fans, the twists and turns of this great circuit, and above all the trophy. A magnificent sight at the end of a brilliant race.